Okay, so navigate to your web page, and most website, the login panel will be at the bottom in the footer. So go where user login is and put your username there. And this is on my local computer, so it doesn't matter what the username is or password because it's not live. Okay, so now you're in the back end with the overlay here, with the back end overlay. So easiest way to get to a piece of content, you can go find the content, and right now you see everything that's published or even not published as well. So I want to filter. Let's say I just want to look for a page here instead of like I can look for anything I want here. A basic page, blog entry, frequently asked question, news items, testimonial, whatever. I'm gonna filter it to a basic page, and I can also make sure that they are published. If they're not published, I can if it was something that's not published I'm looking for, then I can select this here. Right now I'm just gonna go publish, and it doesn't matter. But then it filters on the list, and now you got just this much. Okay, so I'm going to click the event planning item. That's the fastest way to get to it, is by clicking the edit button here. Okay, so there's nothing here, so I can add more content. Blah blah blah. Okay, basically if I want to make it bold, I click on this, and actually everything's going to be on either filter HTML, or actually doesn't matter, because the well, if I go filter HTML, it gives you a bit more. Okay, so if I want to make this italic, that's it. Pretty self-explanatory. You play with it and you figure out how it works. I want to make a link out of something. I click on the link button here, and I type in a website, and that's my website, and it turns into a link. Okay, so that's when it's published, this here is going to link to the web page. The only button I don't want you to play with is the source button here, okay, because that's web coding, and if you don't know anything about it, then, you're just going to mess it up. So don't play with it. Just play in the the rich text editor, okay. You can make lists with this. You can align with these here, left align, center, right align, justified, bulleted lists, numbered lists. You can increase the indent, decrease the indents, undo, superscript, subscript. I can change the format of some items. So let's say I wanted this to be a heading, then I can do that. And one thing to do with headings, they should be going in a decremental order. If you want to use headings. So let's say that's heading 2, then this could be either heading 2 again, or if you want to make it like it's a sub item, so it could be a heading 3. Don't think that you need to play with that too much. Best is just to if you want it to stand out, you just make it a paragraph. Or normal, okay, and then if you click bold, then that makes it stand out. So it kind of differentiates from the paragraphs. There's a I guess you can change the size of the text there, okay, the font as well, but don't play with the font too much, because basically well, those are safe fonts, so if you want to change some of it, then most people will see them on their computer. The way font works is as long as the font is installed on the computer, then they can see the font that you selected. If you select a really weird font, then they won't see it at all. It's just going to be default font format. That's, if you want to play with this, you can do this. I guess that's the style of the text. So if I want to do this, or I never play with this, but okay, there's a red title. Okay, there is a check spelling, and you can check spelling as you type. I mean, so you can check the spelling afterward. Whatnot, and it probably doesn't like my gibberish here. So that's if I want to. And that's mostly for the blog items. If you did a blog item, usually gonna appear on the blog page, and you don't want like have a big string of content for a blog item. You want like a little description, and then what you'll see is here a button that says read more or learn more or whatever. So if that's my content here, I go here and then I go. This is the read more button. Okay, so if I add more content here, then that's not going to show up on the blog web page, or this is a page right now, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. We'll see, I guess. And then I'll put a picture here so you see what the pictures are. Okay, and basically you can upload an image, you can embed an image or video. So if you have the address of a picture or a YouTube video or something, or you just copy the address from the address bar and then paste it here and submit it. Okay. You can also go in your library and find some pictures. Okay. If I wanted to upload a picture, really simple. You go choose file and find a picture somewhere. There, I'll put this picture in. I'm not sure how big it is, but I guess we'll see. I think it's probably fairly big. Okay, so I'll make it a preview. That's a picture of Edmonton, I think. So there. There's your picture of Edmonton here. If you want to edit some of it, you can like go here and no, it's 180 by 180. So if I want to change it to a smaller size, and it's going to scale it down, you should put the text there because it's good for search engine and for people that can't that are visually impaired, vision impaired. So then when they hover over a picture, it will read the description of the picture itself. Don't really have to play with any of the other thing. If you have a link to it, you can. But yeah, you don't really have to play with those. So there, that's it there. And then if you want to, like, you're not sure, you might do some updating, or you're not sure, like, you want to create some different version. If you click create new revision, then you can play with it, and then it's going to keep a version of every version you created. Okay, you can change to blank or write your name in there, I guess. You can promote it to the front page. So this page would go like right now. This page would be under event planning, and it would also get promoted to the front page if I say like this here. Or if it's a blog item, I want it to stick at the top of the list. Then I click this here, and it stays at the top all the time. And then everything else that's published on that web page, like if it's the blog page or the news item page, it's in the descending order, or chronological descending order. So right now, I'll doesn't matter because it's not a blog item, so I'll save it. And there, so let's go to that page. Okay, and so yeah, I didn't really do the read more thing. I think it's a blog item thing. So that's the content here. Doesn't. I think it's for more for the blog items. If I go to event planning and see. Okay, so there's your content, crappy content, and the page. So, and that's that for a page. And I'll do the